Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Four here from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for March 6th, 2022. Hope everyone's enjoying their weekend so far. Let's take a quick look at how things finished off on Friday. Again, a lot of red on the screen on Friday. The Dow down another 155 points here. Again, looking like a pretty good short here. We have downward momentum. We're still at that tipping point here. That last area, not last, but you know what I mean, that big area of support here, where if we move below that, we have much more downside to go. I mean, it's been holding on for a long time. It really does look like it's about to give way. The S&P 500 down another another 32 points on Friday. Again, lower lows, lower highs, lots of momentum to the downside. Looks like there's more selling to come. The Nasdaq 100 down 190 points, and looks like again we should expect more downside. The Russell 2000, same thing, back below that 20-period moving average. Down another 31 points on Friday, making its way down to 1,700. Going in the opposite direction, crude oil. I mean, this has been running away. We obviously all know why. The conflict over in Ukraine, between Russia and Ukraine, having a lot to do with this. But crude oil topping 115 points here. 115.68 is where it sits right now, and likely to go higher. Gold also up over 30 points here, and making new highs here as well. So those are the two the two that are going higher, while everything else seems to be selling off here. If we break this down and go to the main ETFs of the different sectors, energy obviously new highs, 75.23, just running away. No slowdown in sight there. XLF, however, financials breaking down here again, all the way back to that support level near 37. Will it hold? Will it not? Looks unlikely, but we'll find out soon enough. Technology, XLK, also breaking down here and looking like a real nice short here. Consumer staples getting a bit of a bounce on Friday, actually closing above that 20-period moving average, although momentum is still lower. So wouldn't short it, wouldn't buy it here just yet. I'd sit tight. XLU making a nice run last week. Utilities back towards those highs. So that's another pocket of strength there. Healthcare tipping and closing back above the 20. Also taking out that prior high, so that looks like there may be some follow through there. While consumer discretionaries continue to roll over here, not looking good. Real estate getting a bit of a bounce, has not taken out this prior high above the 20, but solid finish on Friday. XLI holding on to that downsloping 20. So there are pockets here showing some promise now. Is where last week when we looked at the ETFs, they were all down except for energy, right? Materials also still below that 20 with downward momentum. Same with communication, looking like a real nice short. And retail, same thing, looking like a real nice short. So overall, again, it certainly looks like there is or should be more selling in the week ahead. I mean, with war in Ukraine, between Russia and Ukraine, and inflation, and we're getting some inflation data this week. We'll look at that in a second. One thing you can count on is a lot of uncertainty in this market, which means a lot of volatility, right? Let's look at the data points due out this week on Monday. Not a whole lot aside from consumer credit here, but nothing huge. On Tuesday, we get the trade balance report, we get the Red Book report. Wednesday, as always, we get the MBA mortgage apps number. We also get the JOLTS job openings report and crude oil inventory. So we'll see what kind of number we get there, that's going to be highly anticipated. Thursday, we get jobless claims as always. And here's the big inflation number that everyone's waiting for, the core CPI number. So keep an eye on that. We also get the federal budget balance on Thursday. Friday, we get the Michigan consumer expectations and consumer sentiment number. So not a very busy week as far as news, but some key items like the CPI and crude oil inventories. That's for sure. So again, not a whole lot going on here, but certainly volatility is here to stay for the near future. And judging by the 4 main index charts and a lot of those sector ETFs, it does look like we should get some more selling coming up this week. Okay. On Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll be having another live market chat. I will scour the market again this evening and look for more trade ideas to share with you. But until then, that's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on our next update.